Hey guys, welcome back to D20 House, where a bunch of nerds get together, roll dice, and slay monsters.
Split the difference.
19.
Yo, 19 again on a fucked up die.
We in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Guys, it's Monday night, which means tonight we are playing My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight we got Wyatt, Adriana, Ty, Ian, and myself, Toph, and we're gonna have a great time. I hope all of you are ready to have a great time. Guys, it's New Year's! Woo! 2024. Make it your bitch. Ian, any announcements?
Shadows
Hey,
Crow, thanks for
it's
gifting
my-
the sub.
It's my boy Shadow Scrotum.
I know we
I
like
know-
the,
I know you
you can't
tried-
be doing this.
I know he's told me that that's not what it is, but it's so much more metal to me to imagine that it's Shadow
is-
Scrotum. Because
It is a
like,
really good one.
To most people, that would be like a diss, you know, but from you, you're like, oh, it's so sick.
well, it's because like if you've ever seen a single episode of the TV show Metalocalypse, you'll
Oh.
completely understand where I'm coming from.
Oh
You'll
yeah.
completely get it.
Brett requested a bunch of Metalocalypse music at our New Year's party last night, and it was so fun.
Dude,
Oh, I love
they're
that.
bringing it back. They got a new
My neck
movie,
hurts
a
from
new
headbanging.
album, a new season. They're like gonna
They're fucking
finish
what?
it.
You
I was
serious?
so happy, dude. Like 16-year-old Wyatt was like just beside him.
The only announcement that matters is Metalocalypse not sponsored.
New season.
Sorry, so Shadows Crow?
Yeah. Thanks for the gifted sub.
Thank
Holy Night of
you.
Ian, thanks for resubscribing. That
Hey, you
is
got
24 months. It's now awkward to refer to you in months like a baby.
2 years.
2 years, my guy.
Holy, it's almost 3 years.
Yeah,
This-
Holy Night of Ian.
Some of y'all are getting old enough. We're gonna have to start paying that money.
Other announcements. Welcome to 2024. We've got a new roster of some games coming up. We're going to be looking for some more horror games. Turk and I are going to be start for the D20 couch. We're going to be looking for a new roster of horror games for Wyatt to play. Turk and I are going to be hitting on for D20 LARP on the couch, where we're going to get up in our full fucking kit and play shooters.
Oh my gosh.
Stay tuned.
They said it was for nerds.
We've got our
Bro.
rotating D&D Friday nights kicking off with For the Good of All. Top is going to
Hey.
be running that. It is COD Zombies.
Call of Duty Zombies on a tabletop war game, not a role-playing game.
I'm gonna interrupt your train here, Chief, just to bridge the gap between this whole wonderful community thing we got going on. I would just like to bring to the table that the gap between the furry community,
Oh, no.
the Renaissance community, and the tactical community is only separated by tactical training.
Yeah. And sexual depravity.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying which one involves which.
Yeah.
Carry on.
There's a very
I mean, you
thin
know,
line.
they all got their line.
There's a very thin line between boog boys and fem boys. That's
You
all.
can-
Everyone's getting off on different-
And
everyone
you can
gets off on
only
different
walk
kinds
that
of
line in
barrels, Chief.
stilettos.
Let's go. Ian? Sorry, for
Uh,
the good of all.
Yeah, For the Good of All starting for the Friday nights. After that,
Poppy playtime.
one of us is going to be running. Wyatt has an Attack on Titan one-shot
Hey.
planned. Season 1. I've never watched any Attack on Titan. I've watched... Well, no, that's not true. I watched
One episode.
like an episode and a half, and it was like, nah.
Fair.
But we'll be playing in that, and then after that is the next installation in my Modern Warfare world, which is called Red Steel.
Hey.
Holy Night of Ian. Yes, that was him who said that. Yeah, okay. I'm texting Ian that suggestion so I don't forget it.
That's a good one.
What is it?
That's a classic one.
Poppy
Ploppy
Playtime.
Playtime.
I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah.
You-
I've only seen it. I haven't played it.
I don't know what
Really?
that is. I
I've
don't know
never
what that
even
is
heard of
either.
it.
I
shouldn't be.
I wasn't
fucking-
gonna
I
be.
shouldn't
That
be
surprises
fucking saying.
I had,
that.
I had
the middle
removed
school
it from the
teacher,
list
right?
because I thought everybody had seen it.
Oh, shouldn't have said that. I should not.
They might have talked to me about it, and I was just like, yeah, and then just.
Okay.
I only play a lot of Grandma.
It's like the more recent Bendy and the Ink Machine, you know?
Okay.
It's
I don't
like
know what the fuck that is
genre.
either.
How new is
Really?
it? How new is it?
It's a pretty short one.
Yeah.
Then
Fuck me up, Chief.
that is all we got for D20 House news. In personal news, I got engaged. Hey.
Yeah. You never guess whom to. I mean, come on, they know her.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen Kim a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I believe
Is that your engagement ring?
it's just Silicon Band. It's
That's
it's
sick.
one of the easy ones.
Dude, the silicone bands are like
They
the
slap.
shit. The
They're
shit.
so nice.
I lost mine because
and then it's like $5 to replace.
right. I just haven't replaced it because I'm like, well, I'm just gonna lose it again. So I just have my one ring, my one, and I just
At
take it
that
off
point,
when
I just want to.
put the silicone one on.
if I'm paying $5 for a replacement ring, I just want to go the full meme and just get like a ring pop, you know, or like one of those ones
Yeah,
from
but
the
like
candy dispenser.
wearing a ring pop 24/7
Yeah.
Or just get like a 24 pack of.
sucks.
That way,
get
if I
the
lose one, I
Halloween
just get another one.
I've got a pack.
Halloween
I got them in
ring.
all.
There
I
you
got them in
go.
all the neutral colors. They do have one that's Silicon Band. It's the One Ring.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
It's
Yeah,
so
so
cool,
you
but it
can-
was like $40.
You can get
So-
the
and it's like
Where?
that's a Silicon Band.
we got the
Get
like,
outta
Star
here.
Wars, the Star Wars ones.
The-
and, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Her said I love, or mine said I love you. No, yours said I love you. Mine said I know. Kind of.
Nice.
Turk's is some LARP shit. He's got his little American flag on
Yeah,
his
it's a little
Silicon
bit-
Band.
That doesn't
Yeah,
surprise
yeah.
me at all.
Yeah.
It disappoints me.
Oh
No, I'm kidding.
fuck! I don't want to play Alien Isolation. I
Yo,
don't wanna play Alien
yeah, let's
Isolation.
That's a
do
good
it.
one.
I don't want
That'd
to
be a good
play
one to go back.
Alien Isolation. I don't want to play Alien Isolation. Fuck.
Well,
Vote now in Discord for Alien Isolation.
vote now. I
The-
will.
vote on our poll. The only option is Alien
God damn
Isolation.
Man,
But I believe we're gonna finish off Outlast Whistleblower first,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so we'll have a
yeah.
little bit of
Blow my
time if you guys send us some
whistle,
recommendations on, especially the Discord. Very easy for us to see that on there. Just tag us in the general. Just make some chaos in there. We'll see it.
Yeah, this is just as much about what y'all want to see as much as what we want to do, because it's all gonna just be tormenting me. So
Which is all what I want to see.
yeah, so help us out.
And Marcelius, welcome back. Thank you for resubscribing. 21 months.
hey, Jagu, good to see you.
Too old for a baby. 21 months. Too old
Yes.
for a baby.
Yeah,
Two.
you just say two.
Two.
You know.
You're two.
Yeah.
You're gonna be two.
He's almost 2.
He's almost 2.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I think with no other announcements, we're gonna get right back into it, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Let's diggity dog do it. I'm sorry.
Hot dog, hot dog,
I'm
hot
glad you
diggity dog.
apologized for that one.
Where last we left our
I work with
heroes.
old people, so I have to say stupid shit.
It's true.
Who remembers where we left off?
We just made teams, and then we still have like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're basically getting into like Wednesday morning, and the competition is on Thursday.
Sounds good. I don't know if there's anything else that happened. I don't think.
There was some Mermaid Cafe stuff coming up, I think.
There's always yeah. It's getting pretty close. So, people have to practice, and
I met some reptile dude, right?
yep.
And he was like a big villain, but not a big villain. And surprisingly, like, quick turnaround time for when they were like, yeah, he's good. It was a little like, that's weird.
Yeah. Ain't it?
Yeah, either naive or something.
What about you, Kite? What happened?
Some people tried to talk to me, and that was weird. I don't know why, but they left pretty quick, so that was kind of cool. I think they're finally understanding who I am.
These attempts at friendship are getting grating.
These people tire me.
Well,
And
Ty.
then Zhao asked me to be on his
Amnesia
team, and I was like,
I have not heard of
What are we
Amnesia
doing?
Trench. Why are you just...
Oh, Amnesia, the
You don't know
Trenches is really
Amnesia?
good.
Amnesia's wild.
The
know.
Trenches specifically is my favorite.
we
entry in the
did
series.
ask for it, didn't we?
You don't know that?
Amnesia's
No,
wild.
I don't know what, dude,
Really?
why? Okay, why would I, the guy who openly and loudly professes to hate horror games because they freak the shit out of me, go looking into a bunch of horror games? That's just counterintuitive, my guy.
You say, okay. All right. You know what? You're right. Continue that.
Like, I've played a few of like the classics, right? Like I played Slender, I played the Amnesias. I played a like,
Okay, so you do know.
I played a bit of Outlast a long time ago, but like I don't play them because I don't fucking like them.
You'd like Trenches. It's set in World War One, on an
Oh.
active battlefield.
Fuck me, dude. Okay. God.
Oh, he'll love it. Well,
Ugh. That's
Um,
disgusting.
yeah. So when last we left off, all sorts of crazy stuff's happening. Zhao is in charge of one team. Sandor's in charge of another.
I'm in charge of ruining both.
Yep. Ito's having some
Somehow.
crazy stuff happening in the background as
And I'm figuring out
This-
the ladybug stuff.
kind of sketchy organizations trying to
Oh, yeah,
absorb
your
her into their
ecoterrorism.
ranks. Ladybugs all over campus. And Kite, his mentor, is retiring, the legendary Yoroi Musha. So we're gonna get
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
right into it. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
The competition is on Thursday. You guys have your ideas for who you want on your teams? Maybe go check in with some of these people. Get to know them a bit, especially Sandor, seeing as you don't really know many of them. Volstagg likes Bakugo enough, and you've met Momo, and she's really like friendly and nice. Everyone kind of talks about Todoroki like he's hot shit, but you've not seen it yet.
I watch Sports Fest though.
Yeah, you've
Like,
seen
I know what's up with these.
That's
guys.
fair.
Like Sandor came into the shit prepped. Like
Yeah.
all three of us probably did, right? Like we probably like
Yeah.
watched Sports Fest and like
Fully briefed.
looked at like their top tens, like profiles and shit. So like at least like
Mhm.
the top performers I'm like familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know that in terms of both grades in school and also the grades they got for their provisional license, Zhao, Momo, and Ida were all the three top scorers in the entire class.
Momo's hot shit. Todoroki's also hot shit.
And cold.
Bakugo's a must-have.
Depends on the day. Or his mood.
His
We
whole
also know
thing.
Bakugo already just synergizes well with Volstagg. So I'll go start with Bakugo.
Yeah,
I don't know. I also don't know that he's a prick, so I'm just gonna.
absolutely.
Walk up like he's a normal human being and not feral.
Yeah, you get like 10 minutes between classes here, and if you want to go like approach him.
Yeah, and I will start with some diplomacy.
Oh God, yeah, roll
Just-
diplomacy.
Just good morning, my friend.
Yeah, you walk up and just like stand in front of his desk. Roll.
Is my friends around?
You're with class 1A right now, so
I've got Johanna.
you have Johanna.
Okay. I can assume like with Johanna that I'm like maxed out, right?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Great. 33.
Yeah. Sandor's a mediator type charisma build. You're probably maxed out with everyone in your class, or like almost everyone.
Okay.
Pretty similarly to Zhao, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said 33?
Mm-hmm. Not a great roll.
Really?
Not a great roll.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you walk right up to his desk, you're just like, hello. And he just takes a second, looks up at you, and just like this really deep sigh, and it's like you could almost swear there's like steam coming out of his fucking nostrils, you know. But he just like, hi, and he's just like staring at you, this like rabid dog look, where you're like, is it gonna charge or is it gonna kind of wander off in the other direction, you know? But he's just staring at you, and you don't say anything for what 12 seconds now, and he just okay.
Just been letting you fucking talk.
I know.
So, have you been briefed on what we're doing tomorrow in terms of the I believe it is hero training?
No.
Ah, well, if I may take up a moment of your time, I see you're quite busy. Long story short, they are participating or conducting a team battle type exercise. And I have been reviewing much of the film of your class, and I would like to recruit you for my team.
They put you in charge of a team.
Yes, they tend to put me in charge of many of those.
Yeah, he just kind of like squints at you a little bit for a second.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Most of his teams go into Poland.
Oh, you're that special recommendation bitch from 1B.
Yes. Yeah, whatever. What's the whole deal with this exercise anyway?
As I understand, it is 2 teams of 10, and we are playing capture the flag. Pretty straightforward.
Oh,
We are playing capture the flag, right? I'm not misremembering
that's not
that.
confirmed, but you're pretty sure.
Okay.
You're a confident
Okay.
lizard.
Knowing your teacher
I am a
and
confident person.
knowing your teacher and the exact kinds of simulations she likes to put on, it's probably capture the flag.
Yeah.
Because
I suppose I should say it is very likely to be capture the flag.
Who's in charge of the other team?
I believe your class representative, the muscular blue chicken.
Yeah, he turns around in his chair and just kind of like looks across the room at Zhao. Zhao, what are you doing after English?
I'm waving at Bakugo.
Yeah, you see him and you're like, he's recruiting motherfuckers right now. Yeah. He just like, yeah, he just kind of like seems to smolder a little bit, and he turns back to you. I'm in.
Love that guy.
One thing. And he kind of like it's like he's like simmering down a little. He's like trying to contain himself a little bit, but he leans forward and whispers to you. The guy who sits behind me with the green hair, is he on your team?
9, I believe, your class representative requested him before I could.
Perfect. And he sits back and he just crosses his arms and he's just silent.
I'm surprised he's not offended by the fact that you asked for Midoriya before him.
I mean, I'm way better friends with Midoriya. Bakugo
True.
doesn't-
Bakugo
Bakugo doesn't talk
knows
to me.
what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But I feel
understands.
like there'd be a little bit of like, what do you mean before you could ask him? And what do you mean that he asked him before, you know?
Wunderbar. Carry on, my friend. I'll leave him be. I'll take the hint.
Mm-hmm. It just like that whole time you were interacting with him, it really felt like really honestly, I think the rabid dog is just the perfect analogy where it's just like it's standing across the street. You don't know what the fuck it's gonna do. Is it gonna charge at you? Is it gonna just like wander off in some random direction? Is it gonna drop dead? You don't know, but it's just really tense and weird the whole time. That's kind of how it feels to interact with Bakugo at this point in time. So.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Yeah.
So fucking cringy.
Whatever the case. He doesn't seem to like the kid who sits behind him. So, but yeah,
Nope.
you
Whatever stokes his goat, I guess.
you get to meet Bakugo, and the other person you wanted for your team sits right in front of him. So,
Which one?
yeah. Toru.
Toru.
Yeah, she's invisible. You saw her.
Invisible.
Stop. Absolutely not.
New from Quentin Tarantino. Invisa.
That's okay. We'll come back to you in a bit. Zhao, I mean, getting Kite is just the easiest thing in the world.
Kite, we're playing a game tomorrow. You're in.
Damn.
Damn. What were you gonna do tomorrow anyway? Come on.
What is tomorrow?
Thursday.
I don't remember what I do on Thursdays.
Well,
Is
that's good.
Thursday a real day? Sounds like a
Um,
made-up day.
Cool.
I think it was after some Norse dude.
Day?
Yeah.
Kendo's the other team captain, and she already has Shoda on board because that's like required basically.
Yeah.
Really, the big thing
Yeah.
for you
Kendo
is
and I talked about that.
at lunch you need to go find Shinzo.
Yeah.
Shinzo.
What's his last name?
Shinzo.
It is
what's his
Shinzo.
first name?
His first name's
Hitoshi.
Okay, I was right. Fuck
that's
yeah.
it.
I said Hitachi.
Close.
What's my twin impact
Look
lad's
at me
name
learn.
again?
Look at
Give
me.
me-
Shoda.
Shoda, that's
This
right.
anime that
I take him with me since
Kinda
he had been
watched.
helping Aizawa train him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to have slightly better access to the kid than me.
Yeah. The two of you go over to a table that's just like occupied by kids from class 1C, which you don't hang out.
I know a couple.
Yeah.
1C kids.
You don't hang out with like the class a whole
Yeah.
lot, but they have like a separate kind of like gang that you occasionally sit with.
High school.
Yeah. You go sit with like what seems like the main clique in their class. And Shoda immediately walks up to this guy who you've only met in passing. And after they have this kind of like brief exchange, he looks at you and Shinzo just, Zhao Fei,
Yeah. Hi. Good to see you again. How you doing? How've classes been?
they've been good.
How's your training going?
And he just kind of looks at Shoda for a second. And he turns back to you.
Yeah, I remember you from Sports Festival and brought your name up when Shoda was on our team. And we're doing a joint operation training thing with some German exchange students who came in for the hero course.
Yes, we've heard of them.
And Kendo and I are are team leaders of our team, and we are allowed to bring anybody from any freshman year, every freshman class that we want. And I want to bring you onto the team.
And I'm assuming these teams will be primarily composed of Class 1A and 1B hero students.
You are indeed the only general studies student that I thought of. Moya was really close, but, Kendo had other opinions as well, so...
I was going to say, Moya would have been insulted. What she doesn't know shouldn't hurt her.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not coming to you because I'm better friends with her and using this as an excuse to hang out with you more.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
He just like is like taken aback for like just a second. When is this game?
Tomorrow, right? Yeah. Tomorrow,
After lunch.
6th period? For 4th?
Fifth period. It's
Fifth
going to take
period?
up the entire second half of the school day.
But it takes up the whole second half of the school day.
I could probably get excused.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course you could. It would, my teachers talk to your teachers. We'll get it done.
Seeing as it's an interdisciplinary activity. Yeah. All right. You have me on your team.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I need to know or worry about?
You want like the rundown on a couple of the others? The German kids are crazy.
Why don't we meet after class today?
I'd
at
love
the
to do that.
gym, and we can talk about things.
Fantastic. Yes. 100%. Every day.
Good.
Today.
What?
Casual.
Respectfully.
Well, I'm honored to receive your invite, Zhao Fei. He goes back to eating his lunch, but there's like this infectious energy about him, and you're like, yeah, he's really excited.
hyped.
Yeah, someone is noticing him and
Yeah.
really trying to pull him into the game.
I just spend the rest of lunch hanging out with his
Mhm.
crew, I guess.
Good.
I'll get to know his friends.
Good. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Zhao Fei.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Zhao Fei.
You get a text from Ida, and he's gonna come join you guys, because he's kind of going around the cafeteria.
He's a
looking,
responsible lad.
Yeah, he's looking for the recruits that you were kind of brainstorming
Yeah.
as a squad. Yeah, your friends get together. The rest of the people, it's not hard for Kendo to get her two classmates, and yeah, you have your team.
Noise.
Your girlfriend. That's easy.
Yeah.
Sandor.
It's me.
I'm just curious, who's like advising you in terms of this team, right? Like who to you is obviously not like going to be like maybe your second in command in this, not like militarily, but like you have a team of 7 people that you don't really know.
I'm kind of assuming one of them's going to kind of naturally do
Just
that.
kind of step up and be
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, I'll wrangle the cats. Yeah, absolutely.
I have a hunch about.
She was right there. Where did she go? She has a portal quirk, dude.
She teleports, bro. Like, literally 1 in a million.
Check the top shelf.
I have a hunch. Yeah, I think we're good. I think this group is gonna.
Okay. Yeah, you're just like someone's gonna naturally step up.
That and they all know each other.
Yep.
So if I kind of just let them do their thing in a
Mhm.
general, specific kind of way, and just
Mhm.
kind of,
Yeah, in that case, then, do you want to like get together with these people that you are an alien to, and maybe kind of talk to any of them before the match?
I'll suggest that.
yeah,
I'll
okay.
suggest that. I'll say if anyone wants to, I'll suggest a time.
Yeah. Who would you find in your group of 7 relative strangers?
Probably Mo. Is Momo just super
You know
responsible?
Momo best. She's been
Yeah.
like turning around in her seat to help you do homework. So
She's see if someone was like naturally gonna kind of step up, I'm assuming it's gonna be
yeah.
her anyway. So I'll ask her to like suggest to put the word out if anyone wants to meet up before and like discuss some strategy and ask
Mhm.
questions about us, whatever.
Yeah, she asked what kind of international data plans you guys have, and if she can get you on like a group chat.
I'm assuming we can probably.
And yeah, you guys all 10 of you by the end of the day are texting and
Cool.
stuff, and you kind of get a really like different sense of all these people. Like some of them are like sending memes, and some of them are being like really serious. A couple of them just like don't
And then
text at
there's
all.
Bakugo, yeah.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 that just like
Scene.
aren't texting. Yeah, perfect. But you're gonna get together with
Yeah.
the one odd member of your crew at the gym today, and you guys are gonna get together where?
I'd like to have a whole group meeting if possible.
Oh, you can get organized there
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Where would be a good meeting spot? I'll ask Momo. Where's a good meeting spot?
Huh.
Because I don't know. I've been here, what, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get lost on your way to the bathroom still.
Cool. Having taken Momo into your confidence, she will take
Dirty
you.
bastard. She's too good for you. Leave her alone.
There are. What? I hate you.
Wrong reptile.
She is going to take you guys, just like half a kilometer from the main campus towards those big gated arenas where they seem to do their hero training. And you guys are going to all get together. It seems like in the viewing room from where you watched the last Heroes versus Villains combat.
Dank.
Yeah.
Dank like a tank.
Yep. So you're not in a gym, but it's going to work out. You guys all get together there, and as you're all kind of getting settled, she's like just plunking away on the computer and starts pulling up like different recordings and like training footage from Class 1A and Class 1B. Fuck. That's certainly a tactical edge.
Yeah.
Cool. Kite, are you going to go to the gym?
Yeah, Zhao asked me to.
Squat up.
I mean, I might as well.
Lad.
Shito, I'm assuming you're
Jacques
going to
told
meet
me to
with
do
them
something.
in the
Yeah, I guess if I have
viewing
to.
room. Cool. This this is the same viewing room that you had done your big graffiti on the backside of.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. Nice. Cool. So then we're gonna jump to Team Zhao, and then we'll jump back to Team Sandor. Cool.
Wait, sorry. This is in the evening?
Yep, this is the evening on Wednesday.
How long?
How long? You guys are getting off class at 4-ish. And you have to head to Tokyo, right? Or no?
No, it's Wednesday.
No, not yeah, right.
I just have Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Monster
Sunday,
Truck
Sunday,
Rally.
Sunday.
All right. Look at some charts really quick.
I have Kite take me to the gym early so we can set up an office chair, and then when the other kids walk into the room, we can spin around with me on his lap being pet, and I can be like, "Hello, Mr. Ida. I bet you're wondering why I brought you here."
Ito, you may remember on this Wednesday night, you've been invited to an event.
That was-
By,
I already did that though.
did you?
I think so. Last week I.
That was
Oh
the-
yeah.
'Cause then I met the
we handled
reptile
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we handled that.
The
So-
spaghetti dinner.
Yeah, so we're jumping back a little bit. My bad. Yep. Because we had jumped up to that event, and we're coming back to this because that's
Yeah.
the same morning. Okay.
when I was in high school, we did a like spaghetti dinner / it wasn't like a talent show, but it was like and dinner with a show, and then all the kids like chose their talents or like just performed because it was a music program. And then we had this restaurant cater the spaghetti, and they didn't deliver like 2 things of the noodles, but we had enough of the sauce and the meatballs. And these people paid like $25 a ticket, and we were like, fuck. And so we still had like 6 tables that hadn't had food. So my choir teacher gave us a 20 and told us to go to the dollar store and buy ramen. And so we cooked the ramen noodles in the microwave real fast because we had to go quick because like these people like are sitting there
And then
with
put
like why is
spaghetti
everyone
sauce
else
and
eating?
meatballs on
Yep. Send it back out. Well, we didn't do the like sauce packets. It was just the raw
it.
noodles.
Yeah. But
And so we sent it out, and no one said anything. We were like,
they didn't come next year, I'll tell you that much.
Probably not.
They didn't
My
say
senior year,
anything,
it
but
was
they
fine.
didn't come again.
I'll never forget that, man. It was so funny. Like this tiny ass microwave that takes like 4 minutes to cook it because it's so small, and we're just like,
Man.
fucking hilarious.
All right. Cool. So you have your thing that evening, but this shouldn't take long enough that it gets in your way. Team Zhao, Jim. I think you're gonna be able to get just about everybody. I don't think Midoriya
Bitch.
is going to go to the gym. Jiro, are you gonna drag her there?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
We're a team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She'll go with you. But she's probably just gonna like hang out and not work out and stuff.
Well, yeah, you don't have to work out. This is just more of a, and this is just like a short meeting anyway.
Okay, good.
I want to get everybody familiar with Shinzo, get Shinzo introduced to the team.
And then everyone will break after that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Perfect. Ida gets there and he's all
speculate
like
on what game we want to play.
Ida's all dressed up and ready for like a team workout and everything. And he's just like, all right, we're gonna hit this, and then you're just like, all right, everyone.
I wonder, but you're wondering why I've gathered you all today.
Yeah, so you guys are in like one of the training studios upstairs. And
Yeah.
as soon as the last person has walked in, Kendo's just kind of like just nudging you a little bit, like this is your guy, you know.
Yeah, everybody, time to meet the sniper. This is.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, I do just the quick little intro, but really, I don't know honestly much about Shinzo other than he's baller.
The only
so,
person in this class who really does is Midoriya.
Yeah.
So it's just Midoriya and Shota from outside of activities. We briefly explain his quirk and everything, and everyone kind of gets cooking with it. He does tell you, though, I cannot handle power types. That is not my forte.
Are we aware of the composition of each other's teams?
Nope. Not unless
Yeah.
you do any espionage.
I know for a fact that it's the three Germans because we had our little
And you know
conversation where
Bakugo's
you
on it.
let me know that you were very heavily suspecting it was capture the flag
Because we're like
because we're buddies.
cool, right?
Yeah,
we're
oh,
friendly.
absolutely.
Friendly game.
I know he's got Bakugo. So yeah, but
Yeah, Kite?
Question: Did
Yeah.
Weird Man mean to say that he struggles with power tops?
Stop.
Same.
Probably. No. No, he tells you guys like if they're not the type to engage in banter, if they don't talk while they're fighting, or if I can't trick them, the power types are gonna run me over. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that with my quirk.
well, that's all right. That's what the rest of us are here for.
But back to not a team of one. It is a team of 10.
Yeah.
Well, it's all right. You can get run over.
Plus, it's like as far as the
No.
team
You're the
goes,
sacrifice.
uh,
It's okay.
Titan German didn't talk while he was big, but he talks a lot in general.
When he gets excited, yeah, but otherwise it's like a ramp where he starts
Yeah.
at 0 energy, and the longer he's engaged, the more talkative he gets.
Yeah. Really, the German chicks who Shinzo's gonna have to worry about.
She's dead
I don't
silent.
think I've heard her say a single word. Or no, that's not true. When I mentioned the Squishmallow, she said what?
Yeah, she was talking at the mall. Otherwise, you would just see her like whispering to Sandor and Volstagg. Yeah.
Yeah. Toru should be pretty easy. Although it is a meta thing, not necessarily as a me talking to Shinzo thing, because she like actively ruins her invisibility half the time by talking while while
She does
engaging
do
in
that.
her espionage acts. Tokage's pretty talkative. Tetsu's super fucking talkative.
Roll sense motive for me.
Momo's not bad. Oh, Nat 2, that is 27.
I mean, Bakugo has been kind of like slowly reeling it in all semester.
Yeah.
Just like his temper and like his general just blood. There's like his aggression.
Yeah.
At least a little bit, in the ways he can. It might be harder to goad him into talking than it was
Prior.
at the beginning of
Yeah.
the semester.
Todoroki's probably actually easier to go into talking. He
Mhm.
really likes conversating while using his ranged bullshit.
As your classmate Midoriya
Right.
could attest, I'm not afraid to fight dirty. So Shota just kind of like nods at that one.
We'll pair you with Kite.
I will
Hey,
say
wait a second.
I will
No.
say whatever I have to say to get people to respond. And sometimes that's going to be really pretty unsavory or cruel.
Oh, that's
But-
okay. You know, it's
It's
training.
fine.
We all know you don't mean it.
All right.
Do we?
Kite's super quiet, but he likes to fight dirty too. One time he broke this lizard's hand and then sprayed alcohol in a lady's face and set her on fire.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar.
Ooh. You weren't related, are you?
No.
You were related, were you?
He just says the most peculiar things, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh no, he's great. How much talking do you need people to get done?
Any amount.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
A word. That's all I need. Kite, I will be honored to shadow you.
Wait, this isn't the shadow guy, right?
No, the shadow guy's right there.
Yeah, he just kind of meekly raises his hand. Come on, bro.
How many shadow guys are there? The bird one.
There's the bird. There's him. There's
You could be the bird one, but without the bird face.
No, I mean he's like totally different.
No, but the hair.
Bird doesn't have hair.
Yeah, but like if he didn't have bird face, he would have hair.
What?
Shizaki's just like, she's like really confused. You know, it's just like rubbing her temples a little bit like, what is going on here? And Jiro's just like, all
I
right,
just want you to stop saying odd shit.
cool. So the new guy's
Defies who
gonna
I
run
am.
around with Kite, and we just kind of have to run interference for him. If Kite's not on the field, because it's like,
We don't know that yet.
yeah,
This is
Yes.
pre-knowledge
fair.
of the rules.
it's just like if anything
But
happens,
we'll have a little time to strategize when the rules are then officially in time revealed, right?
yeah.
But-
Says like if anything happens to Kite, do we have a backup for that? Like, is he gonna?
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I mean Ida would be great. I could step in. Midoriya could step in.
Kendo's just like,
Kendo could
I
step
got
in.
him.
Yeah,
and I'm not
absolutely.
too fast like you guys, so he'll be able to keep up with me.
Oh, perfect. or I could fly him around like a giant megaphone of brainwashing death.
You could.
Kuryu's just like, that's a unique sentence.
It'd be like those Chinese drones when that pandemic hit back in the
Oh
20s.
my god. I hate that you just said it because your character is Chinese, dude. It's
The government.
like that time we spied on the Americans. Oh, which time? Yeah, you guys have your team meet. Kind of figure out how we're gonna use Shinzo. Kite, he's gonna be your buddy. If you get fucked up, I guess he'll be Kendo's buddy.
Yeah,
Or
we've
Zhao's.
got some general ideas. It was heavily implied to me that it was going to be a capture the flag, and so there's the general understanding of like, hey, we're gonna have, strikers and defenders more or less, and like, Jiro's on defense team as head coordinator.
So I'll ask.
Ida and Shadow Boy, Shadlad are strikers, obviously.
What is
like,
Shinzo then?
Shinzo?
Wild card.
I don't know the rules yet.
Mhm.
And so the initial thing would be as like a mid band.
Okay,
And
You-
so like
yeah.
initial defense, but
he's buffer team,
they
so
can push forward.
he'll
kinda
hold the
deal.
line, but when the push happens, he'll join
Yeah.
the offense.
And that'd
Yeah.
be the same with, Shota.
Perfect.
That'd be the same with Shota because he's not super fast. Same with Kendo because she's not super fast, but they can phalanx it,
Mhm. I like that.
generally speaking.
That's a really good team.
Same with me, really.
Okay, so we'll have like Jiro and Shiozaki on like full defense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's like the committed defense crew.
that's like a pretty nasty defense.
yeah.
Oh man.
And then that's the three, Midoriya, Ida, and Kurohiro as the designated strikers,
Mm-hmm.
with, Kurohiro realistically being the flag focus lad.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we don't know what arena we're in. We don't know what kind of distances we're going to have to worry about. We don't know if it's going to be like all in one building kind of deal, or if it's going to be the city, or if it's going to be in the woods, or
Mm-hmm.
what.
All right. At Training Arena Alpha, Sandor, your squad.
Do I get the whole group?
You got the. Actually, I think you've got the whole group.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you all for joining and giving me your time tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, tomorrow we have a bit of a task, a nice friendly war game between our classmates. So I've asked you all here to strategize however you feel fit, ask any questions you might have, answer any questions you might have, and come up with a game plan.
It's totally gonna be capture the flag. right?
That has not been confirmed yet. However, with everything I know about Mine Professor and everything that has been suggested so far, it is much more than likely going to be Capture the Flag or something very similar.
Yeah. Instructor Angles loves Capture the Flag. So
So I'm assuming likely we will want to form some kind of group of flag takers and defenders. So I do not know your quirks as well as you do, so if you have a natural order and inclination you feel prone to, or a natural assembly, I am very open to your suggestions.
someone raises a sleeve and it's Toru and she just says, I'm really good for sneaking around. So if you think you want someone sneaking on defense, I can do that, but I'm probably better for like surprising people on offense, right?
I was thinking that, yes. However, mine suspicion with that is the classmate in 1A with the... I'm going to roll sense motive to see how much I know about Jiro.
Lobe tentacles.
With the
With the lobes.
If he hasn't heard an "my girlfriend hears everything" joke from Zhao at
Yeah,
some point,
Probably.
like it'd be lost. You know?
If you think you are also capable of avoiding sonic detection, then that would be wonderful. Otherwise, I think you would be invaluable to defender.
Momo just says, I would be shocked if Jiro were not on Zhao's team. So we should probably be prepared for that kind of thing. I believe Class 1B have been brought into this as well.
Yes, our friend Okage is joining us from Class 1B.
Right. But if Kendo's going to be on Zhao's team, she's going to be hard to fight with an invisibility quirk because she has such wide
Is an excellent
reach.
point.
She'll
That
just
is-
slap the shit out of you. No
She'll
matter
just
who you are.
swing her arms around and hit everything. Like she has whirlwind attack as a natural ability.
For largely mine offensive capabilities, I was hoping to lean on Volstagg. And our friend Tokage, as I understand, you can make yourself very hard to deal with.
Yeah. If you send the giant rampaging in there, I will just be the worst swarm of gnats that anyone has ever seen.
Wunderbar. And then a good utilitarian package. I believe we could have our friend here with the wonderful fancy hair and the portals. Running general oversight and interference. I understand that is kind of your specialty.
Yep.
Wunderbar.
Johanna
You got
finally
it,
speaks
Chief.
up and she just looks at you. Can you teleport me directly into their slowest defender?
What do you mean by directly into?
I want to close gaps and engage with people who do not have the ability to escape.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good group of boys.
I thought she meant like merge. I was like, bro, what?
I want to be
What kind of
inside the
Stargate
enemy.
I was like,
Uh,
Germans are real weird, man. Like,
And you, mein metal friend. I understand you have a great propensity for being swung through the air like a blunt force object.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of like an exclusive thing I only do with Zhao. And do you
Ah.
think they're gonna have Kirishima on their team? Because maybe I can go for it if it's like a man sword on man sword kind of thing.
No,
But
if it is a matter of your honor, I would not put that upon you. Do not worry.
yeah, it's like a point of.
Fucking stupid.
I'm in a committed
That's out of
relationship
character.
with my.
You're totally would.
Yeah.
No, of course. We will come up with something else.
If you didn't grab Tetsu, I was so heavily inclined to get the both of them and dual wield
Dual-
man swords again.
When you see Big Zhao dueled man sword versus Titan, like, so desperately.
it's just that art where there's the one warrior who's down low and he's like super
Oh,
tiny.
the
and then
Dark
big,
Souls
like,
art?
Yeah.
Dark Souls meme.
It's
just
just
that.
Freezy Pop from our Elden Ring playthrough.
It's disgusting. I'm glad you played Freezy Pop, but I'm almost sad you didn't play Zhao Fei. You know,
Yeah, well,
it
you
would have
know,
been too easy.
they would have. Yeah,
Too easy.
you can't you can't quite make the bird in Elden Ring. you know?
Bird. True. All right. Well,
So I'm imagining, just out of character to not talk in a German accent while I also don't have a voice. I'm assuming Todoroki would be great on defense too.
Yes, the problem is he can't do any like really big finishers without risking hitting his allies.
Would he be able to like
Acceptable losses.
Would he be able to like encase the flag in a giant barrier of ice?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be pretty tight. Just saying.
Postpone me a whole 6 seconds, boy.
But whatever. If
every
again,
round
if
counts
whatever.
against Jiao
If
Fei.
if he's got a suggestion, otherwise my inkling is him more in the back.
I'm inclined to play a more defensive style, but I think when you make for a big push, I could be the tip of the spear.
Good to know. We'll see. I suppose it also will partially depend on the layouts that we have to deal
It
with.
absolutely depends on the layout. If we're fighting in the industrial zone, I'm going to be very hampered.
Good to know.
If we're fighting indoors, that's a different thing.
And do you have my explosive friend?
Hmm.
Suppose, do you have an inkling to what you would like to be doing?
I'm wasted on defense.
I'm
That was what
New Year's?
It cuts to my team. That's just what Kite says.
that was mine inkling. Naturally, then you will be on offense.
Good. If he can't step up, you make me tip of the spear. I'll get you that flag.
All right.
You're tipping what now?
Cows.
Tipping the pear.
What?
Not
Just the tip.
The tip of the pear.
I hate it here. Cool. We kind of generally know how everyone's going to function on the team. I mean, yeah, hard defense,
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
Uh,
That's what I was
hard.
thinking. Yeah.
Lamau. Sandor, what's your role?
Whatever's needed.
Okay.
Charismatic and lovely commander.
Yeah.
I'm doing my
I'm the
part.
plan
I
guy.
didn't do
I make
shit.
plans.
Yeah.
I'm Xiao Fei, but German and red.
It's a funny thing about
When you asked to copy that, you can copy my homework and make it a little different.
Just change it up a bit. Pick a different reptile.
All right. Yeah. So we've got some pretty good team comps and some like basic strategies figured out. You guys all break for Wednesday night. Some of us head some fun places. Some of us go elsewhere. And we all return Thursday. Back to the present. It's the day of the big war game.
And give us the rules.
Yeah.
One more time.
We all get out of lunch. And, yep,
At lunch, I want to eat lunch with Monoma.
absolutely. Why?
Why not?
Fair. He's gonna have a bunch of questions for you about how your quirk works. If you are willing to divulge the secrets, because it's one of the more unique quirks he's ever used, and he really wants to kind of figure it out.
She'll be open with it, yeah.
Fantastic.
She's like, I've already let you use it. There's not, you'd figure it out eventually.
Cool.
It's so intuitive. Like, come on, man. How hard can it be?
I was born with it.
Ito, I'm giving you a quest then, just as a minor sub quest. If you spend a training session with Monoma, you will get a development point for your quirk free. With
Sweet.
No,
I was already
no
planning on
rolls,
doing that
nothing
as
else
soon as
like
we
that.
could. That's why I was like, how long is this going to take? Do I have time? And I was like, no, I don't have time. That's not good.
Unfortunately. All right. You guys all gather at the kind of big lobby outside of, like, in the general area of Class 1A, 1B. Each floor has like a big lobby where the elevator and the stairs meet, and then you kind of head down the hallways to each of your classrooms. But as soon as lunch ends, everyone else go to their normal classes, and all of you meet with Aizawa, Engels, Vlad King, and All Might.
Skin Bones Man.
No, he is actually in his full.
He's inflated.
Yeah, he's inflated right now. Hate you.
What's he inflated with?
Back to our casting couch.
Zhao, I hate you. Zhao Fei, you have certainly noticed, like, since these guys showed up, All Might's not been teaching his classes. Like, people have been subbing in
He's
for
been
him.
sitting out like crazy.
Yeah.
He's having a hard time.
Well, they don't know the secret.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
So-
world can't know.
The world is a vampire.
Sand and rain.
Even if they did find out, it'd be pretty easy to, kind of coerce their
Shut the fuck
their
up.
secrecy, seeing as they're all military recruits. But still, All Might's been sitting it out. You guys have only seen him like once.
Yeah, dude, these kids is on something.
Oh, I love chat.
What are they saying?
Don't worry about it. You don't
Oh,
want.
boy.
You don't. It's all. It's
oh,
their
no.
inflation jokes.
Oh,
but like,
Imagine getting fucked with inflation like America is right now. Anyway.
yeah, that's where I was going with that.
I hate it. I made one of those
that
like
is-
horrible jokes the other day. I can't remember what it was about. It was about like someone was talking about like the price of skins in Overwatch in the store. And I was like, yeah, man, it's just the worst. If you want to talk about skin prices, look up Overwatch inflation on Google.
No.
and everyone I was hanging out there, they're just like, no.
Classic.
I love those
Classic,
jokes.
no.
They're always fun.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. You guys gather with the teachers, and they're going to take you out to the training field. You still do not know where, but they explained to you the rules thusly. As we discussed last week, 5 on each team at a time, which leaves a limited number for offense and defense.
Right. I forgot it was all like whack.
Yep. People can tag out if they return to their team's flag. They can swap with any other inactive member of their team if they want.
I know what he does do.
If anyone's sufficiently injured, they can no longer compete. They are forced to tag out. And if anyone gets wrapped in capture tape, they can also be forced to tag out temporarily. So we're going to explain how that works. You have to capture the enemy's flag and get it back to your flag. No portals allowed. And that includes Kurohiro as well. So you cannot just put a portal, grab their flag, and just score point. I know.
So wait, we
You-
can
Then why the fuck do we
otherwise
even have portal people here?
I
we
know.
can otherwise use portals.
You can otherwise use portals in any way you want to support your team.
Okay.
Can I portal, step out in front of it, grab it, step back into another one?
No.
So
If
how
you
close am
can't-
I allowed to portal to?
Anyone who bears the flag cannot portal.
Period? To
Period.
get there or get back?
Period.
That's fair.
That's bullshit.
That- no, because otherwise,
No, it's totally
yeah,
fair.
you
It's
can't,
totally-
you can't, you
She's
can't.
like,
okay.
that's race. No,
Oh. No, I get it. I get it.
You can use your portals, and Kurohiro can use his
I was
shadow
kinda-
step any way you want, other than holding the flag.
I was kind of wondering about
Or
that,
moving
and I was
someone who has
assuming
the
we were
flag.
all just gonna not.
I assumed they would happen once, and then they would, over the announcement, be like,
Hey
that
guys, don't
cannot
do that
happen
again.
again. Yeah.
Aizo was not gonna. He's not gonna give you the free pass that once.
I
He's
figured he'd be
"Fuck
like,
no."
he'd be like, they're gonna
That
do it
would-
anyway, but I'm
that
gonna hope
would
that they
def-
don't. They do it.
That
and
would
he's like,
defeat the purpose of the exercise.
Listen, you can still teleport Volstagg directly on top of their team and just watch.
Yeah,
him
have you
tighten that
seen?
form,
Have you seen
know,
how
like-
the 4th season starts? What do you think we're gonna do?
Fuck.
What do you think my plan is here?
Hey, it's not a nuclear bomb, okay? You got a Liberio, Lamau.
Lamau Zedong.
War crimes enjoyer.
I'm just about to draw. I'm about to just drop a Titan on their flag. That's my
So-
whole plan.
Other than that caveat, it is free reign for quirks. The way that you guys are allowed to fight is interesting. If there are people invading your territory on the field, it is no holds barred. You can do whatever you have to do to repel invaders.
Don't tell Kite that. Don't word it like that.
Obviously, don't kill anyone, Kite.
Damn
Jesus.
it.
He's like,
Um,
I'm leaving.
Recovery Girl will be standing by, but if she deems that you are unfit to continue participating, you will be ejected from the game, and that does mean your team could have less than 5 members at a time if like 6 people get
Yeah.
beat up, you know.
So we could strategize and just like form a wall and try and mollywop the whole team.
Oh
That
yeah,
would
you could
also-
just play raw
That would
defense.
also kind of defeat the point of the exercise. What's the score cap? Did we get that yet?
3.
3.
Best of 5.
Okay, best of 5. 3 out of 5. Not
A
bad.
team that captures the enemy flag 3 times wins.
Very good.
A team that incapacitates every member of the enemy team also wins.
Very good. Okay, so I am immediately seeing who we're gonna have to watch out for here.
But if you are being invaded, you can use full physical force. If you are invading the enemy space, you can only use capture tape and other defensive techniques.
How does that apply to Volstag's quirk?
Volstagg, after the last combat training, Ida and Aizawa talked about that, and they have determined Volstagg's Titan form is not an eligible capture tape target. You have to capture tape the guy.
Hell yeah.
So no. Well. I guess we're gonna rephrase the question. How does that work with him using his quirk in their territory? Can he use his quirk?
He can scatter people.
He can't punch us, but he can just walk through.
He can't pulverize them, but he could just like pick them up and deposit them elsewhere. He can sweep them aside. He can just
He can
be
still
a
he
physical
can still
barrier.
he can still utilize his quirk.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
But he can't just rage out and go spawn camp the entire enemy team.
That answers my question. Thank you.
Nope. So you guys have to be careful.
Strategic.
And,
That's okay. This my plan to season 4 is still very very planned.
Reminder for all players: to apply capture tape, you have to make a grapple attempt against a creature who's already grappled. So that's basically a pin.
Gotta
right?
succeed your pinning. Yeah.
Yep. Now, if an ally is grappling them, you can do the follow up with your tape as well. That's fine. Which makes Shiozaki very scary.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes Kendo fucking scary.
Oh, that's another thing too, is that you can still use capture tape if people are invading you as well.
Okay.
So you can use that
For a quick tag out.
yeah, absolutely. If you-
Except for Volstagg.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, and if you get capture tape on you, you just have to go back to your team's flag and like go to the area where all the people who are tagged out
Okay. So
hang out basically.
Are you out for the game?
No, you
You
are
hop back
you
in.
go out, and if there are 5 people there, one of them subs in.
But they
Okay.
sub in at the flag.
Yep.
But then you're out if you get capture taped. You're out for the rest of the.
You are out until someone subs you back in.
Okay, so you're just like
Yeah, it's basically just a rotating queue, and it's like Sandor,
So
if you
you-
get out and you're like, we really need Bakugo right now, and he's been taped out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go out. Bakugo, come in.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
so getting taped is like so the only way you can get like out is if you get like TKO
Yeah.
pretty much. Okay.
Yep.
How is there a time limit here?
There is a 5-minute time limit
Okay.
per
Per
bout. And you guys have,
And then we
it's-
get like refreshed per bout or
it's,
whatever.
Yeah, Recovery Girl will refresh you each time, but obviously there's a limit to how much she can do that.
Yeah.
If she says like, I can't use my quirk on you, it's gonna cause serious harm, she's gonna tell you to leave.
Okay.
So try not to get completely fucked up in the first round or two.
What's the rest of class up to during this time?
They're normal classes.
They're just in normal classes. Oh, they just
Yeah.
got left behind.
Ha, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yep, this is a
I
special
thought they were all like watching
demonstration.
or something.
From what you're gathering, they do stuff like this at Parody Academy all the time.
Hmm.
Where it's like specific squads just get subbed out of class for the day.
I mean, it's smart.
Mm-hmm.
It's super smart.
Yep.
And realistically, when it does come down to it, UA spends a pitiful amount of time on like practical, physical training.
Yep.
And way too much time on just being like a normal high school.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got to take your algebra course, even though we all know for a fact that you're going into the hero industry where you don't do math.
It's almost like, even though they're
Wow.
like the best hero school in the country, it's almost like the entire industry is stagnating. Like, that's-
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the main themes. It sucks.
Hashtag Walker was right.
Walker was right, perhaps. All right. Well, is everyone pretty clear on the rules?
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing I'm doing my pre-game,
Good man.
Gonna pre-
picking my beats and
Uh-huh.
stuff.
You guys are taken to the arena and you pass through the kind of chain-linked, fenced-in, wooded area of combat training. You are in the fucking forest.
Now, Tortellini said he was pretty useful in the forest, didn't he?
He is better in open spaces.
'Cause now he
Um,
can't use fire.
The forest is relatively open.
Yeah, I mean, it's like dense woods, but
yeah, it's
yeah.
It's relatively open. Yeah, it's like dense.
yeah. I know. I was
Fire-
gonna say like I think he'd be better in like the suburb section of the
Fire's
city.
totally.
But the
an
thing
option.
is, he doesn't have to really
I mean,
worry about his ice, like demolishing trees and stuff.
Mm.
But like if he's in the industrial area, that stuff will actually just stop him from performing
True.
big
Yeah.
attacks. Here he'll just smash through it, everything, and set stuff on fire. But they
But
have
catching trees on fire is not even necessarily.
it depends on whose side of the arena it's on. And the good thing is, I mean, UA has robust fire suppression, so They'll be
Now,
fine.
now, question: How
Mhm.
does Todoroki's quirk apply to being used non-offensively? If I was to say, ask him to go in there and just kick up a gigantic fuck off storm of ice,
if he cannot just hurt people with his quirk, yeah, he can hedge people off with walls of ice and fire.
so he could use his quirk. So he could use his quirk to if I said, yo, go just catch their half of the arena on fucking fire.
Mhm. That's fine.
You catch this half on fire. I'm gonna catch this half on fire, and then we're gonna run up. Like that is
If he puts a wall of
Kosher,
fire between
right?
himself and Zhao Fei, and Zhao Fei chooses to walk through it, that's not his fault. You know,
Okay.
Obviously.
he can
So-
do things like that.
so okay.
Perfect.
Very good, my lord. Very good.
Cool. I'm gonna draw you guys an arena. We're gonna take a 5-minute break pretty early today after I'm done showing you the arena, and you guys have some time to kind of strategize around it. And after the 5-minute break, we will begin.
Sweet. Draw her out.
Are you doing the 5-minute break?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
After
Oh,
he
okay.
draws
We're drawing.
After
her.
Oh,
done,
my brain
yeah.
said that he was doing it first, and then we'll come back and strategize. So I was like, "This is awkward."
Well, this was awkward.
Yeah, you don't want to start hanging out with
That's-
Mona
Sorry,
more,
I just had like a
Why?
flash.
Yeah.
just to see how
I'm sorry.
because it's like he's like Bakugo, but like Bakugo's like with his whole mentorship stuff, he's getting like chilled out more, and so Monoma she can like poke at and watch him like explode
Monoma's
more.
still like
You're
really
just chasing
riled.
trouble.
Yeah, and and then he
Yeah.
just, it's just fun. It's just fun to fuck with.
Monoma's barely simmered down at all. It's just like Zhao Fei's been like so nice to him and so like obviously genuine that he's like, am I wrong? And then he looks at the rest of him, he's like,
wrong?
nah.
Fuck them kids.
He's like, Zhao Fei's just exceptional. Everyone else are dickheads. Like, that's basically his stance.
So I need to get to the point where it's like Zhao's great, she's on thin fucking ice, and everyone else is dick.
Yeah.
It tries to intimidate him every time. That does appear to be a creek in the middle, Big Germ.
Noise.
I always want to call him
Yes,
Big Jeremy.
noise.
Like I know it's Big Germ, but I see it and I'm like, Big Jeremy.
So we are going to be on a short enough arena that they had to honestly consider Ito just portaling in, portaling out, and capping immediately, or
Yep.
Kurohiro just
Because he could just shadow
zipping.
step
Yeah,
and he's done.
I thought it was going to be a longer field than that. But it's all goo. It's all goo.
So you guys can kind of start talking about it, but generally seeing the scheme of this arena, it's gonna be like flag here, flag here.
Uh-huh.
You have to go to the flag and then just leave the board basically to tag out.
I have a question,
Uh-huh.
logistics for the tagging out. Because other members, so you get tagged out and a new member gets subbed in if you have people on the bench,
Mm-hmm.
but they spawn at the flag, but you're allowed to switch off
Mm-hmm.
at any point. Is there a delay for someone who is capture taped? Is there like a 6-second rule at least or something? Or
It's a queue.
oh, it's a queue. Okay, so
Mhm.
you have to set up, and then if you get captured, you're at the back. So you have to wait.
Mhm.
If, at a full team, you'd have to wait for the 5
Yeah.
people to sub in.
The people who get capture taped, it's a queue.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
So at the beginning, it's gonna be like really open, just like okay, swap out with whoever you want.
Yeah.
But as people start getting knocked out of the game, then it's gonna start getting more limited.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And we don't have to originally create a queue. It creates the queue upon the first person getting knocked out.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Enough.
Big Germ, I'm also autistic as shit, so just take that in mind. And like, I see these things incorrectly, and they're just funnier to me that way. So it's the same deal with like Shadow Scrow. Like, I know it's Shadow Scrow at this point, but like now I'm just like
It's so good.
now it's just a Beavis and Butthead thing. I'm just like, because I'm an idiot. What do you people want from me?
Perfection, Wyatt. Haven't you figured that out yet?
The pressure, God, I can feel it.
Pressure. The chains of conformity. Fucking Eric Andre. That guy's truly awesome. All right. So, while I'm setting up the arena here, you guys kind of generally see what's happening. Give me squads of 5. Wyatt, Ian, you guys are allowed to like handle the minis. Just start
Okay.
picking out squads of 5. Probably include the players, but you don't have to.
For obvious on the crew's sake, they're gonna go for some crazy aggressive push right out the gate. So we should start with some big handlers and leave maybe some of our utility people on the bench at first.
I'm interested to see who you think are big handlers in this team.
I think it's
Oh yeah, big. The boys.
the boys.
I think you still put Ida in.
Do you want Ida over you?
I think you put Ida in just as if they try to outpush you, he just runs in,
No.
Can I
and
still?
then you just try to
were
4v5.
you talking to me?
hold.
No. Yes.
Okay, like I can't use my earpiece and like.
No. You do not participate if you're on the bench.
Because Ida can just pressure them by being like, ooh, I can run around your backfield and snag it at any point. You gotta keep people back from me.
You just want him as like a harasser.
I don't know. I don't know shit about fuck, man.
Kind of shit about what?
I like that.
He said it in the same way that Justin Bieber did in that meme where he's like, I like that laugh. Whatever it is.
What?
So
What?
There's this it's the lady who does all the interviews for the movies, like in the ads before, if you show up too early. And her laugh is really fucking weird.
Does
And he
anybody
like makes fun of it, but like I don't
Does anybody
I'll
on
show you
my
guys on the
team have a
break.
preference?
Okay.
I will offer them first.
I'm usually best used as a reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
I am a minor.
You're in
That
good
is-
company.
I mean, what I'm really asking is, does anyone want to go first? 'Cause, like-
Bakugo. Bakugo volunteers immediately.
Okay. Cool. So we will. Okay.
Okay. Bakugo will go out and Momo could go out. Put Johanna. Put Johanna in. Or do you want to hold on to her? That's true. That's true. Tetsu's not bad.
Anyone want volunteers? Because I feel like. You said this. Does Johanna want to go in?
Johanna does want to go in.
Okay.
You're gonna sit out.
I will offer to, because I feel like the overall synergy of what I want going on
The
here
vibe is
more
off.
important than
Mhm.
inserting myself. And the combination,
Yeah.
my strike package of Tokage, Volstagg, and Bakugo is just tits.
True.
But I need some D.
Yeah.
Truly vile.
You guys see what I mean? I'm just fucking stupid. Don't pay that much attention to me.
Insert the D, man.
Stop. No.
No, I will jump in, but I will stay on the defense.
Okay.
Yes.
So the two lizards on defense and everyone else kind of.
I went to Kage on offense.
Oh, okay. So Ito on defense.
Ito, yes, because Ito, you can hit them with your portals from here, correct?
Mhm.
Very
As long as I have eyesight or line of sight.
Perfect.
cool. I think it's pretty
And
obvious
these
what
two
I'm-
on defense, right?
what I'm getting at. Here,
Yeah,
right?
those
Like,
two gonna be close roaming crew.
Move them.
Leaving Kite on the sideline for now.
He wanted Ida in.
Okay.
Ida's entire
They're not
purpose
speed, but get them.
is that
What do you do?
their entire team is built out of just like, we're gonna teleport in and attack you in very obvious ways, and then we have like two people that are gonna try to sneak around and maybe try to grab the flag,
Right.
but we really just want to steamroll you. So
Mhm.
Ida's whole purpose is to ignore all of combat and just run and grab the flag.
Absolutely. And Yokuriero will be good for that too.
It's
So
like, yeah, they've got some pretty heavy
Slow.
guys that they can leave for defense, but who can honestly stop Ida from just running straight past them
Mhm.
and just grabbing the flag and running back with it?
Yeah. That's something Bakugo would be aware of. Ito, that's something you should be aware of too. If Ida gets up to like 5th gear or higher, which means if he makes movement actions 3 turns in a row and no one stops him from moving, he's just gonna have enough speed to blitz you.
Yep.
And it's basically gonna be like a portal.
Mm-hmm.
But there's counterplay to that.
Oh,
You can't let him get that fast.
Yep.
That's exactly what you're here for.
Gotcha.
Because like I learned that shit from Ida because we've seen him do this.
Yeah. I don't even feel like I need him to get that fast, though.
No.
If there's a couple rounds of combat, Ida can just run to the side. You know, like, okay.
Yep.
I've got some feats taken. I've got my strength increased. I'm going to start out big.
Okay. Yep.
Boy, we big boy.
And Wyatt asked a good question earlier, and I don't know if everyone heard it. No one can participate from the sidelines. But you
Yeah.
can ask.
No having Jiro listening in and reporting in while
Yep.
also just sitting on the bench.
But if you want, you can ask to be subbed in.
And so long as we're taking willing subs, we can change people's queue.
I would actually, as weird as this is gonna sound, I would like to ask Bakugo to hang back and play defensive with me.
Oh, Ian, I think I understand what the question you were asking earlier is.
Yeah.
About people getting tagged out. Yeah. Really, the wait time of that is that people have to spend a whole round to like go back, and then a new person has to spend a whole round to come out. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so it is just in
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
pure time that it takes to move.
Yeah. If you want to like choose to sub yourself out for someone who got tagged out, that should be fine. But otherwise, it's going to just be a queue.
Cool.
Like if no one cares for it, it will be a queue.
Yeah. Easy.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Bakugo to hang back.
Okay.
As weird as that sounds, as I trust Volstagg to do his thing without a howitzer. Like I don't think he needs it, and I think Takage is gonna be enough support for him.
Yeah. Keep in mind, you cannot just like howitzer their side of the field.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And, well, I
so-
know. I also know very well that Ida's faster than me, but he's not faster. I've yet to meet one who is faster than Bomb.
Then all right. The bullet. Holding on to Bakugo as your defensive strike package is a very good idea. Cool. When we come back after the 5-minute break, guys, we are going to get right into initiative. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a blast. We'll see you in a few. D20 House. Over now. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This has been D20 House. Please come back next time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch my audience completely remove all stakes and narrative tension.